We need infrastructure before growth. When will that happen?
We hear you. Infrastructure needs to come first. So Te Pātukurea, the Kerikeri-Waipapa Spatial Plan, is a 30-year plan for growth. Infrastructure is usually delivered in stages, so it starts with your existing serviced areas and adding infrastructure to those areas. When you plan for growth, you need to first identify where that growth is going to go over time, and then you plan the infrastructure to service that growth. So the spatial plan is looking to answer both of those questions. Where does the growth go and what infrastructure is required to service it?
What's the difference between brownfield and greenfield development, and which costs more?
So brownfield is where you are looking to promote more development or intensification of your existing urban area, so land that's already got some residential and commercial development on it, perhaps, though it is underutilised for its purpose. Greenfield subdivision is where you're looking to expand your urban area into potentially rural or green paddocked areas and introducing new growth to those. Both have their pros and cons with regards to cost, but brownfield can sometimes be considered more cost effective because theoretically you've got existing infrastructure in place already which you can just expand or increase.
How did you choose the preferred growth scenario?
To arrive at the hybrid recommended growth scenario, we used 4 methods of evaluation. At the end of last year, we took out 6 potential growth scenarios. We took that out for public consultation. So we had the public tell us their thoughts on each of those growth scenarios. We had 3 other methods of evaluation. Those were, we engaged a number of internal and external subject matter experts with their various skill sets. They analysed each of those 6 scenarios and ranked them from most preferred to least preferred. We also had our mana whenua partners look at each of those 6 scenarios and rank them. And then our 4th and final method of evaluating the growth scenarios was to do a cost analysis. High level, looked at the infrastructure required to service each of the growth scenarios, worked out what that would cost at a high level, and basically identified the least and most expensive of those 2 options.
Will our productive soils stay protected?
Yes, the spatial plan seeks to protect our highly productive soils. So if there are highly productive soils in our Kerikeri-Waipapa area that are also rural, then they need to be protected through national legislation. If there are highly productive soils that are in existing urban areas, then it's acknowledged that those soils have already been reduced in terms of their ability to be productive, so you can put urban growth in those locations. So absolutely, it is a principle of the spatial plan that we seek to protect and retain our productive soils.
A reminder to get your submission through to us by Tuesday, April 22nd.